peeps, how y'all doing today? I got my tripod set up today. I might be looking like a Muslim or Amish person right now.
Let me ask stuff 1 minute. Look, here go my thing.
Yeah, they sent it.
They did?
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Anyways, I know I'm probably looking like, you know, but my hair, it need washing. I'm trying to debate if I want to wash it or not, or try to ride it out one more week, y'all. I don't know. But today is Sunday, July 31st, 4:30 in the p.m. And this the last day of July, y'all. This year is going by so fast, for real, for real. I'm like, it's gonna be August 1st tomorrow. And then when I upload this video, it will be August 1st. So yeah, I just decided to make a video. It was just something I be watching. Even before I started doing YouTube videos, I always was watching YouTube videos. Not just vloggers. I just like to research things, and that's just me. So it kind of inspired me to start making videos on my own, you know, because I'm like, oh, okay. I be in the house all day. I got some things I can say. I can like, you know, God, I believe the Lord be using me to feed the people, you know, with what he has given me. And oh yeah, he didn't just give it for me and my family. He gave it for me. He put what he put down on the inside of me, he put down there to share it with the people. And I always knew that and everything, but it's just coming out of that comfort zone, you know. And I know it was real good at like talking to people, expressing my feelings and emotions. I just kind of shut down and just go in my little bubble, you know. That's probably why I used to have so much attitude, because I used to just hold things in and just keep it bottled up, and then eventually I snap, you know. And snapping can be out there in the streets with people, or inside my home arguing back and forth with my husband, snapping off on my kids, you know. But eventually I had to figure it out. I'm like, it got to be a better and a healthier way to deal with life, to deal with issues, to deal with problems, because I don't believe I was born to be, you know, like depressed or just having an attitude all the time, because I knew it was something down on the inside of me, but I didn't know how I can get it out, how it was gonna come out. But that's when I just really started reading a lot of self-help books, basically dealing with God, those type of God books that just kind of just was just feeding me. I was real hungry at that time, looking for answers, you know, because I'm like, I'm not the type of person that want to live to be angry, and depression in me don't work. I can't function like that. My spirit is not like that, you know. I have like I like to laugh, I like to play games, I just like to have fun, you know. And that was down there, and it wanted to come out, but it was back there. It was behind all that anger, just all behind all that attitude, and just life, growing up, you know, seeing different things, experiencing different things. And I'm like, man, it got to be a way to live, to really be happy, you know, happy, but have that joy down on the inside, to be stress-free. And what I mean by stress-free, y'all, it's not like, you know, when something happening the first time it happened, you're gonna react, but not to stay, you know, not to get trapped and get stuck in that reaction. You know, react, have your emotional rant, but move on. Don't get stuck right there. You know, you got some people be stuck. What happened with them in their childhood, okay, get stuck. If they got married and got divorced, they get stuck right there with bitter and just angry and bitterness. And I didn't want to be like that. I don't want to live my life like that. My past is my past, and I want it to be a past. I just wanted to be, I just wanted to be free. Because people call freedom today, getting out there, going where you want to go, doing what you want to go. That's not really what freedom is. Freedom is, it's like from pain, from hurts, from rejection, from being betrayed, being sexually abused, being mentally abused, being physically abused, overcoming all those obstacles that endured in your life. And to be able to be just positive and not, when everybody have some negative to say, negative Nancy, don't see no good in nothing, no good in nobody. I don't know if you call it trust issues, but I think I'ma always be like that. I don't trust people. I have to get to know people, and once I get to know you and I'm up to you, then we could go from there. But past relationships and stuff, my thing is, I don't hold grudges with people, but I move on. I have to. Some people, I had to do that. I just had to, because it wasn't healthy for me. Because I done changed. I done got it. Everybody ain't there. And it's hard when you there and they ain't there. It's a struggle. And I pray for you. If I cross your path, I respect you. But all that other stuff, no. Been there, done that. I ain't going back to that. And so that's what that's my definition of freedom, of all that that ickiness and everything. And it's so hard, the struggle is real every day. But I think the more you practice it, the better you get at it. That's with anything, right? So I'm like, I done been through a lot of things. Everybody have a story. I just believe that, So my story ain't like no more important than the next person's story. I'm just willing to talk about my story. At one point in time, I have been ashamed of some things I've been through, some things that I have done, some things I might not never ever talk about, but God still know them. And I still repented for some of the things that I repented for everything that came to memories that I did wrong. I have repented for it. And if God brings some more stuff up I forgot about, I'll repent for that. But everything I'm not going to talk about. You get what I'm saying? So, but it's a fight. It's a struggle. But you don't have to live your life bitter. You don't have to live your life depressed. Seriously, you have to find it. You have to find what works for you. You got to know how to let stuff go. You have to know how to deal with disappointments. You have to know how to accept no's when God, you might think this is it for you, but God might be telling you, no, it's not. You got to know how to go in and say, why is this not for me? Because sometimes we have a tendency to look at other people, and we should know by now that what's good for one and good for the other. But God bless with one, he might not bless. You might have been able to buy a home. I might not never be able to buy a home. I got to be okay with that. I shouldn't be walking around the prayer like, I ain't gonna never be able to purchase a home. No, I have to figure this out. Like, okay, buying a home ain't for everybody. Owning a home ain't for everybody. And that's the truth of the matter. And as long as I have a roof over my head, I'm good. And God keeping me financially stable and set where I can pay my bills, I'm good. I might not be able to it's just a lot of things that other people do, and if you compare your life with other people, it just might not, everything ain't for everybody. You get what I'm saying? So some women work outside the home. I don't like people that work outside the home. This is my life. Obviously it's my life. I've been doing this. I'm 49 years old. This is it. You get what I'm saying? I done did this. I'm doing this. So this is it. You know, somebody might drive. I don't drive. I'm okay with that. And they saying I know how to, but everybody, you know, everybody is, you know, we all got it. I look. Things we like, things we don't like, and everything, and it's okay. I'm not gonna get like, oh, she drive, she could go where she want to go. I made a decision a long time ago. I did not want to drive. I don't feel comfortable behind the wheel. It's not my thing. It's just not me. And I used my friends be like, why you on drive? You should learn how to drive. You should get a car. You know, that's not me. But at that time, I'm like, yeah, I should, you know, but I was going against what I was feeling down on the inside for me and everything. That's for you. That's okay if I don't drive and you do. I can wait around on my husband. I have the patience to do that. Everybody don't have the patience to do that, and that's okay. You know, ain't no wrong with that. I mean, we need to stop knocking each other like that. Like, you don't know people. You know, all you do is just look on the outside and look from the outside and think you know everything about a person. You don't know what a person might drive or a person might not drive. You don't know why a person may want a lot of kids or may want no kids. You know, everybody have a little thing that make them come to these type of decisions and stuff. And you know, you really don't know until you really, that person open up and tell you the reasons why this is that and that's that or the other and everything, you know. But some things is just kind of set in stone with the Bible and everything, like, you know, like biblically, I don't, you know, like, I always wanted to be married. I mean, you got some people don't want to be married. I don't know their story, but my story, I always wanted to be married. You know, ever since I was a teenage girl, I always wanted a lot of kids. Ever since I was a little girl, for real, you know, I really did. And knowing that it was gonna happen, you know, that was, I didn't know, but that's just what I wanted, you know. But it happened, and I only wanted to be married one time, and that's why I told the Lord, my Heavenly Father, I'm like, I'm only doing this once, because I'm the type of person, when I do something, I put my heart and soul into it. I'm giving it my all, you know. Whether I'm gonna give you what is inside of me, you know. When raising my kids, I gave me, and all me wasn't good me, but I gave me, you know. And you know, I had issues raising my kids, you know what I'm saying. I was still dealing with me, and I had kids in the midst of dealing with me. Well, I really didn't even know how to deal with me, but eventually I figured it out. But you know, it happens. And ain't no perfect parents out here. Only one is perfect is our Heavenly Father and our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You know, but we strive toward that direction. You know, when He start revealing things to you, you know better, you start doing better. And that's the thing right there. You know better, you start doing better. You know, you start renewing your mind. You start changing the way you think about things and stuff like that. You know, so I'm like, okay, you know, like, I knew I wanted to be married. I just knew that. I knew I was only going to do this one time. And I still mean that with everything inside of me, you know, because like I say, I give my all to everything that I do. So You know, me and my husband, we had issues in the beginning of our marriage. That's trial and error. That's how you get to know each other. That's how, to me, I think that's how you strengthen your muscles, your marriage muscles. You know what I'm saying? With those type of issues and everything. That's how you get to know each other. Likes, dislikes, what make a person happy, what make a person sad. Especially in the beginning of a relationship, whether it be co-workers, employee, employer, you know, kids, you know, mother and daughter, you know, father and son, you know, any type of relationship, friends, you know, y'all have to, you know, we have to like eventually find our sync, you know, fall in sync with each other. That just don't start in the beginning. You know, you got to remove all the us out, and then what's there, you know, if it's meant, it's gonna be. If it ain't, you know, it's just gonna like wither away eventually anyway, you know. So I felt like, okay, marriage. I always wanted it, but I always wanted kids, but you know, you don't. What? People don't tell you everybody how they different ways and different belief systems with raising kids and with their marriage and stuff. So man, it was rough for the first 5 years, I'm thinking. But the first year, the first 2 years, man, I'm like, oh, I want a divorce, man. My husband, I'm sure I had my issues too. You know how women are. You know, but he the man. You know, he the man, right? So I'm like, drink. He did drugs. He did all that. He done stole from me. Man, I done been there and done that with that man, right? So in the midst of all that, I'm crying. Lord, really? I wanted to be married like this happily ever after thing, but what is this? What? I don't want this no more. I get this back to you. But I'm not a quitter. That's one thing I am not. I have my moments, but after I get my rant out, my moment over with, I'm finna come back at this thing like, God, you blessed me with this. You gave me this, because I could have married. Marriage, a lot of people had proposed to me, so I'm like, if this the one you allowed me to marry, this must be the one. Whoa. Like, he smoked. I don't like cigarettes. I never smoked cigarettes. Like that, you know, I don't smoke I never smoked cigarettes, but I have smoked things, you know. But yeah, I'm like, cigarettes, ew. You know, drugs, ew. And I didn't smoke marijuana, but he did marijuana. He did a little of this, a little of that. I mean, I even tried some, what was that stuff? Traumatized me. I can't even remember what it was. Some kind of something that had you hallucinating. But yeah, that wasn't my thing. I was doing it with a friend. I was like, after that experience, I was like, oh, nope, that's not for me. So yeah, and I'm like, man, it was so many times that I was like, I want a divorce. I used to tell him to get out. I don't need you. I don't want you. I can do bed by myself for real before he even made the play. That was a sin all along. I'm like, love don't supposed to hurt like this, Lord. I should be crying like this. You know, but I know it's a saying out there said love don't supposed to hurt. Yeah, dude. Yeah, what? That's not real. That's a myth. Love gonna hurt. I mean, you love your kids. Your kids gonna hurt you. You gonna cry. Your kids gonna hurt themselves. You gonna cry. It's gonna hurt. That's love. You know, come on now. You know, my husband love me. I love my husband. But I might get to snapping off, hurt his feelings. He might snap off on me and hurt my feelings. I'm like, I'm gonna cry, baby. I'm gonna cry. He might don't cry. But I'm sure I might have said something to her and he'll come and apologize to me. And I'm like, yeah, my fault too. You know, we make up. But come on now. Love gonna hurt. But you get past those moments, you know. And like I said, I believe they builds the marriage muscles. And I know it get real hard well, sometimes you feel like you just can't do it. And I've been there in a marriage, and I've been there with motherhood, you know. And some people get that serious with motherhood and be like, oh, son, run away. Son, like, I can't take this. You go with your daddy and I'm out, you know. But that's not I feel like whatever God give me, he done gave me the strength to handle it already. I just gotta find that strength, you know. I don't know, but I don't believe in, as I done grew and matured and everything, and looking back over my marriage, I don't believe in divorce. That's just me though, you know. I never cheated on my husband physically or nothing like that. He ain't never cheated on me. I think the most I'll say he cheated on me was with drugs, and that was man, that was hard and everything, you know. And because I knew I wanted to be married, I knew I was gonna be faithful. I was faithful to people I wasn't even married to, so why wouldn't I be faithful to my husband, you know? And knowing, and then I did have that spiritual belief that, you know, what God put together, let no man put asunder. I believe that, because I told y'all, I grew up hearing those type of messages, so I just believe that, especially when I done been with men's here, and I don't want to say it like that, but this is true. And I didn't marry none of them, and he just come out as a blind date thingy type, and we hook up like that. I'm like, whoa, wait, how that happen? Mostly everybody I was with, I knew, grew up with, or I knew. I ain't know him, you know. My friends set me up with him. That was different. That was definitely different. Never been in that type of situation. So it's a lot of different things that I experienced with him to look back and say, oh, he the one. He was the one. I could see it. I could see that, you know. And it just said, it breaks my heart. Yeah, I don't want to get emotional about it, but it breaks my heart when I see something fail, you know. When I see people quit, when I see people just give up. I don't know why so many people getting divorced. I don't know why so many people have gotten divorced. I don't know, you know. I don't know. I know God is with me. I know God is with my husband. I know God is with my marriage. But we had to put in some work, y'all. This ain't like Mary got pregnant with Jesus, like just God just impregnated her like that. No. He was with us both, but we still had to find our way together, you know. And it wasn't easy by no means necessary. It was hard, you know. Times when he was going through his thing, and he got baby mamas, I got baby daddies. That was an issue we had to deal with. We had to deal with in-laws issues, you know. That was hard at one point in time, you know, because his side didn't like have no respect for our marriage, no respect for me, you know. And by me, he had kids before I met him, how they treated my kid. We went through that type of stuff for a lot of years, and I say we've been married 20-some years, y'all, and a lot of this stuff, some of this stuff, we still just getting like on the same page with some things. But I was willing to ride it out. Once I saw he was willing, you know, I worked with that, you know. I'm not the type of, I will work with what's broken. I've been broken, you know, and God worked with me. He didn't give up on me. I don't give up on people. My kids, I don't care how bad stuff look when they doing what they doing, going to jail and, you know, just out there. I don't give up on my kids, because I know they going through their transition. This could be just a season in their life, but this ain't the way things always got to look. Because I looked at really bad at one point in my life, like people just counting me out, like ain't no hope for her. I was called hopeless a couple of times and stuff, but God didn't give up on me. And that's why I say, much is given, much is required. I have been given much, so I look at it and I remember, and I'm like, no, I don't give up on people. I'm not fit to turn my back on you like that, you know. My marriage, my husband, my children. I also pray for wisdom also dealing with my husband and my children, because sometimes you do have to take a stand. Sometimes you do have to show tough love in some situations, but I ask God for wisdom when to do those things and everything. Sometimes I can't always tell you yes. I got to tell you no. Sometimes I can't open that door for you. I might have to keep that door closed, you know. That don't mean I don't love you. It's just that's the time and period we at right now in our relationship, whether it's a husband and wife, any kind of relationship you could be having with anybody. It's gonna come, them hard times and hard decisions is gonna come, and you got to be strong enough, and you got to be you have to be ready to make those decisions, because you know it might hurt them right now, but this is not for the right now. This is for the later. This is for the latter part. This is for the strength of their muscles. You giving them tools for their relationships later on down the road, for their marriages, for being a mother of kids or being a dad of children. You know, this is bigger than just right now, you know. So I look at marriages. You know, so many people getting divorced. I'm like, why? We just give up. We just one of those type of people. We just walk away like cause it's broke. No, you fix what's broken. You work on what's broken. You know, nurses, doctors, come in with a broken leg, they look at your leg like, oh, I can't do nothing with that. No, they go up in there and they try to fix that leg, make that leg back as close to brand new as they possibly can. But it take work, it take time. It take time to go up in there and do the surgery. It take time up in there to go in there and fix the things what need fixing and mend the things that need mended. And it take time to heal. You know, it take years sometimes. Some people have to be in accidents and have to go through physical therapy to get back right. That sometimes take years. You know, not even talking about the mental trauma that it had type of effect it had on a person. You know, we don't walk away, you know, but we so easily walk away from what God give us, like what I put together, let no man put asunder. We walk away from that type of stuff, but we'll stick around for certain stuff. You know, we'll put up with certain stuff for years and years, you know. But the God stuff, the God ordained things, we just don't have the time, the patience. It's too hard. It's too much work. You irritate me. It's been plenty of time. I still sometimes don't like my husband. I'm like, I love you, but right now I don't like you. You are seriously irritating me. You get on my nerves, man. Go to sleep. Go to work. Go do overtime. Do something. Because seriously, you aggravate me. That's okay. You know, like, he understand my language. I understand his. That's okay. You know, that don't mean I'm gonna divorce you because you irritate me. Oh, because you went out there, because you stole my money. You know, it's just a number of things I can name. Be like, oh, I'm gonna divorce you. When I used to say that back then, I was being pruned. I was being like, how that song say? He was just making me. He was making me over. Cause Sharon needed to be made over as Sharon. You know, and he's still making me over. And in the process of making Sharon over, I'm married, got kids, this, that, and the other. And so it's hard trying to balance all that. That's why I needed God. That's why I needed help. That's why I need Jesus. That's why I needed saving. That's why I need... Y'all get me? You know, because stuff still come my way and I be like, Lord, really? Okay. This dude is just upset me right now. I could just snap off on him with no problem. But I'm like, I know that's not the way you want me to handle situations, you know. You want me to be a light. You want me to be an example. I get that. That's what I was chosen for. I get that. Man, sometimes y'all I have to regroup. Sometimes I have to go on a sabbatical and just disappear for a minute, you know, to regroup for real. And I, with my marriage, to death do our part, you know, and I mean that, you know. And that's it. And I just pray that anybody that's out there having relationship problems, figure it out. Don't give up. Turn to God. What it say? What God has put together, let no man put asunder. Figure it out, because it can be worked. God is into restoration. He is into healing. He is into all that, deliverance, all that. It's there, but you got to do the work. And that's just like taking a test. You got to study. Some people don't, if they got them brains like that, could just do good. I wasn't like that. I mean, sometimes I could study and still fail. You know, because I just probably didn't comprehend what this was all about. But the point is, you got to put in the work. You're gonna have to cry some tears. But you know what? It ain't all about the tears, because we shed tears when we happy, we shed tears when we sad. You know, you're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days. You know, but I guarantee you, when you finally hit that mark, everybody hit their mark at their own time in their marriage and everything. But when you hit it, you gonna know. When y'all there, you'll know. And everything, you know. And then after that, you gonna look back and you gonna say, the good outweigh the bad. It's gonna come. It will get to that point, but you got to go through the wilderness. You got to go through the fire. You got to go through it to get to it. To get to that point. If God see you could be married 50 years, you think y'all fit to start off, you might have to go through some of the first 5 years, first 7 years to get to be say, yeah, we've been married 50, 60, 65 years. You got a story. You got a testimony. You could go back and tell these young folks, hey, this is that and this is it. You know, this how you do this. You know, cause they need that. Because it's just, this technology is taking over. And not just, it's taking over people's brain. They common senses and stuff. Anytime you can walk down the street and you trying to do this and a car coming, you can't pay attention to a car and you get hit because you on the phone, got stuff in your ear, or you trying to Pokemon and all that kind of stuff. Something happening. You know, my mama taught me young when I was, look both ways before you cross the street. I ain't had none in my ears. And I was still in grammar school when I learned how to cross big streets, you know. And I still won't walk around with none in my ears. I don't even go into the store with none in my ears. I don't even like talking on the phone when I'm out out shopping. Cause I got to concentrate. I got to focus. I might give you too much money. You might try to cheat me on my money. You know, somebody might be trying to pickpocket me over here. You know, I mean, I have to watch. You can't. Something is just happening. You know, I mean, we got to pray that technology, this don't become an iRobot 3, 2, 3, I don't know, type of situation, because. Man, y'all know, I know this video gonna be long, but this just was on my heart, and I just have to share this with my people. But you know what? I was finna say something, but I think I just lost that thought. Yeah. But, I found it. Y'all know what? I'm glad. I thank God that I was born in 1967. Thank God that I was born in the year I grew up in. I'm glad. I thank God for the childhood that I had. Cause man, I be watching my kids. I'm like, we can sit at the table, phone ring. We be trying to watch a movie. They on the phone. You know, what's happening to just spending quality time with your family? That's what I grew up with. And that's what it started off with my kids with. But this technology, man, No, man, it's something. We got to have some kind of balance here, for real. You know, I don't believe in my kids watching TV all day, and I definitely don't believe in them being on no laptops and phones and stuff all day. You know, like, seriously. You know, we walk past each other like we strangers. Say good morning. You don't see me? Good morning, Ma. You know, but you on that phone. That ain't what God created. No, that's not the vision I believe God had when He allowed technology to evolve to this point. You know, use it for what it's gonna use it for. Like, yeah, you in the car, you stuck, you stranded. Call 911. You know, but talking and driving, it ain't even that serious. What was we doing before that? You had to wait till you got home to find out what somebody wanted. You know, I would ignore you. You texting me while I'm out. What? I can't hang, y'all. I'm a 1960s baby. You hear me? And I thank God for that. I thank God for me having that story and everything. But I'm gonna try my best to keep it real in my house. Keep it simple and keep truth in their face about this, just about life in general. You know, don't get too caught up, don't get too hung up in this stuff. You know, pay attention, y'all hear me? Pay attention. All right, y'all. Oh, it's 5:05. Oh man, I got to edit this. But you know what, I might not, because I think everything that I said was important. Of course I would, right? Let me end this video, y'all. Let me just end it. Let me end it. Because I could keep... But I could say something for another day, right? It could be a part 2, can't it, y'all? Alright, on that note, I'm finna let y'all go. And don't judge the scar. It's rough up under this scarf, y'all. I'm sparing y'all. So on that note, y'all, yeah, peace and love. And figure it out. Pray about it. Be patient. Be wise. Use the wisdom that's out here from God to make stuff work. You know, because I could get deep about we strive with what we want to strive with and for. But y'all, let's get back on track. For we be having just a whole lost generation. You know, a world without people getting married, thinking like it ain't nothing. They already twisting everything, really. You know, everybody getting married. But the people that God, you know, like, seriously, you got people fight for marriage rights. But man and woman, nah, woman and woman, man and man. What's up with that? On that note, peace and love. I'll see y'all in my next video. I holla. Bye, y'all. What you doing, son? What you doing?
Reading this article.
You reading the article? What you doing, Kyle?
On Facebook.
You on Facebook?
Yeah.
What you doing, Shan?
IMDb.
You on IMBD?
IMDb.
IMDBBD. What you doing, babe?
Look at this basketball player's mama messing around with.
Big boy, you watching, you finding out some gossip and some news?
Get up out my face, that thing.
Say back to the peeps.
Peace.